been a while since I came on here and actually gave you guys a full baby journey update, fertility update. So have a little time while I do my hair. I'm gonna give you all the deets. First update is that I am on a GLP-1 and I have been now for like 6 weeks. I started on Zepbound and it gave me terrible side effects. I was so nauseous, had crazy breakouts, and then I went and had a pelvic ultrasound with Dr. Vidali in New York City, and he was like, I can get you a full pen of Ozempic. Perfect. I would love that. So I switched to Ozempic. I've only been on Ozempic now for like a week and a half. At Vidali, he did my pelvic ultrasound, and literally like only super skilled doctors can see endometriosis on an ultrasound, and he happens to be one of them. So it's like, your endo actually looks really good. Like, hats off to your surgeon. Said everything looked really good, and I just had some like mild adenomyosis. He started looking at my ovaries and he was like, the endo looks great. Like, I would definitely not recommend a second surgery for you at all. Like, doesn't look like it grew back at all. But has anyone told you you have PCOS? And I was like, no. I've always thought I could have PCOS because I do have a lot of follicles. My AMH is high. It's like a 5.23. So I always assumed that I had just undiagnosed PCOS. And my current doctor, actually, she put me on metformin before my last egg retrieval. And I'm wondering if that 1 month of metformin like really helped our fertilization, but I just wasn't on it long enough to get like the blasts, the embryos that could be transferred. He was like, you're on a GLP-1, but I had stopped the metformin. I was just doing the GLP-1. He was like, do both. He actually thought that my PCOS was the thing preventing me from getting pregnant. I decided after I was on the GLP-1 for at least a month, I wanted to do an HSG to check my tubes because my tubes have been blocked since my surgery in early 2025. Before, my HSGs were so painful. Like, I had one girl tell me that it was more painful than childbirth for her. This HSG ended up being so much better. I had someone reach out to me on Instagram saying that before she had her endo surgery, the HSG was so painful, and then when she got her endo removed, an HSG was so much better. So maybe that's what happened to me, but it was like mild period cramps. It was not a big deal at all. Both of my tubes were open. I was like, this is exactly what I was hoping that the GLP-1 would do, is reduce inflammation enough that my tubes actually open. The recommendation is to be on a GLP-1 for like at least 3 months before doing another retrieval. So we're gonna do that. I'm like 6 weeks on the GLP-1 right now, and we're going to try again. In the meantime, we've been really mentally preparing ourselves to use an egg donor. Last cycle, it was our 5th failed cycle. I saw how my husband was, and like he was crushed, and in previous cycles, like I didn't really see that in him. Like, I was the one that was crushed, and honestly, like, that just kind of like broke my heart. And it comes to a point where like I'm not looking at it as giving up with it if we need to go the direction of an egg donor. It's just like a smart pivot, because how many times are we going to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results? And like, we just want a family, and we will